First, we are going to install AWS CLI on Windows machine. For that, you need to open the docs.aws.amazon.com CLI latest user guide getting started install.html. Once you open this document, you will see there is a link given https://awscli.amazonaws.com awscliv2.msi. You click on this link and it will automatically download the MSI installer for AWS CLI on your Windows machine. Once you download this, you will run this AWS CLI.msi installer, and it will start installing AWS MLI on your machine, MSI on your Windows machine. Okay, so I'm showing here how you are going to install this AWS command line interface. So this, next, again going to next, and click on install. So it will take some time, and then you will go to your AWS free tier account or your AWS account. Then you enter through the root user and password. You sign in, and now here you need to create a IAM user, and you will create credentials for that IAM user. So we will go to type IAM, and then we will go to manage services. So you can see that we have already one user created, but we'll again create a user and we will give some credentials. So we want to give this particular user only S3 access. Okay, so you can give any name to the user. And select access key program, because we will be transferring file from local Windows machine to AWS S3 Bucket. So we need programmatic access. That's why we have chosen programmatic access. Now, okay. Now we try to find the permission of S3 access only. We will type S3 access in the search to find the permission, if any permission has been created by the user. We see we don't find any S3 access permission. That means we need to create a policy in which we will provide access of S3 bucket. Okay, so for that, yes, from the existing policies we try to find S3 access is available or is created by the user or not. We can't find S3 access, so we need to create a policy of providing S3 access to the user. Yes, we don't see any S3 user, S3 access policy. The credentials. No. So we will create a policy and provide access of bucket of a resource type bucket. So we have selected any bucket, and then we'll move to next tags, and then we will add a tag key and value option. Tag key will be anything we find. We will give S3 access, S3 access, and we will type the value is as uh, all S3 access. Now we do a review. Yes, we are only giving S3 access, full access. Okay, and we will give a name and description to the policy. S3 access. Only S3 access. Yes, for the user. Then we create the policy. Of it is like no space allowed in the name. It's like we will remove the space. Now it is S3 access, and we will create the policy. So you can see the S3 policy is created, and it is showing customer manage because it is created by the user. Now we again go to the user section and add users. Click on add users. The add user will give a name. We will give a name as AWS CLI access user. Access, and select the AWS credential as access key programmatic access, which will provide us with the access key ID and secret access key. Now we will attach existing policy directly. We will now search for S3 access. S3 access, select, and then next tags. we'll add a value as we add a key and value as AWS access and value AWS access from external. Next we do a review and then we'll click on the create user button. So access key. Now we can easily download .csv file. We have downloaded the CSV file. Yes. Now we can move to the local. Yes. Now we can move to the local command prompt, local machine command prompt, and we will type AWS to check whether we have AWS running, and then we will check with the S3 bucket access, but we will not find here as we not have. So the file we have downloaded, we will try to import the profile from that file. That is, yes, it is no such file or directory found is showing error. We'll try to find out the issue with the file. Yes, now we have successfully imported one profile. We will now try to access the S3 bucket, but it is still showing unable to locate credentials. So we configure the AWS configure with the AWS configure list. Yes, we can see that the value of access key, secret key is not set yet. So we try to set the values and we will type in the command prompt AWS configure and we will open the file which we have downloaded .csv and put the values. Secret access key, we will copy the secret access key. The default region we can put as Mumbai, so that will be AP South 1. It is coming as South 1. It should come as South 1. So UTH-1. The default output format will be JSON. And so we have configured AWS. Now you can see the values has been set, and now we can see if we can access the S3 bucket. S3 bucket. Yes, we can see, you can see that we can access the S3 bucket, that is exam storage. is the bucket created in the account, and we can access that S3 bucket. Now what we'll do, we try to transfer a file from this local Windows machine to S3 bucket in AWS. So we will create a new file, and we will type just test and test. Save the file, save as, give it a name as AWS test file, save it. Close the file. Now AWS S3 CP, the location path to the file, since we have saved that in D directory itself, so we can directly give the file file name AWS test file to S3 // exam storage. This file is not matching. Maybe some naming of the file the issue. Okay, let's again try cp. We try to give the full path to the file. Yes. Still not coming. It is showing error. AWS CPU plugin, check the file name. It is AWS test file only. So we again go to the command prompt, and we will remove the full path because it is only saved in D directory. Try to it is again not coming. Yeah, okay, we able to find, we didn't put the extension of the file, that's why it is not able to find the file. Now we put the extension .txt and then try it again. Yes, now you can see the file has been uploaded to AWS S3 bucket from local machine. We will move to S3, type S3 search box, and S3, you can see there is one bucket, that is exam storage. We'll open that, and we can see that AWS test file is there. So we have successfully moved AWS test file from the local server local Windows machine to AWS server. So we can confirm that. Yes, we can also, since exam storage does not have bucket versioning enabled, uh, so if we, yes, you can see the content of the file which